I'm glad to be back home. But it was really the mission of the CSU system and the mission of this campus in particular that brought me back to San Francisco State. So that's just a little brief information about myself, but what's more important is why you're here and the experiences and the issues and challenges that each of you are facing with your education here. Yeah.
The California Faculty Association has been looking at salaries for high-paid administrators in the CSU. They look at President Corrigan's salary, and there's findings have shown that it's grown by like $70,000 over the past maybe 10 years. And at the same time, you know, we're losing classes and our fees have gone up probably 100% or 200%, sorry, 200% at the same time. So how do you feel about these salary increases at the same, simultaneous to the tuition increases and class reductions?
Let me just quickly say, can you guys hear me real quick?
Yeah.
You know, on the issue of salary, it's an important issue. But there's a couple of dimensions to that. I think part of it is how do you recruit, you know, the best faculty? How do you recruit university presidents that are the very best? How do you address the issue of diversity in a very tight market? Let me just share with you that I was looking at salary compensations. The University of Texas system, I was looking at what presidents make there. It's quite a bit higher than the CSU campuses. I was actually surprised, to tell you, when I was looking at some of the numbers. There's right now clearly an issue of compensation that, you know, needs to be addressed. But I guess what I'm saying is, how do we factor it in terms of quality? When you want to have the best faculty, senior faculty members, presidents of the university, provost, we're competing nationally. In order to, and let me give you an example, when you're recruiting for a position as a provost at a university, you recruit nationally. So we're competing not only among other institutions, public and private in California, for the best talent, but we're competing across the country and internationally for the very best individuals. So I get the point. I do understand the point that you're making, and I guess I would just share with you guys the perspective that it has to be put into the context of how you recruit the very best individuals to do that.